My name is Brian Farmery. We started coming
4 years ago.
4 years ago.
And my name is Tammy Farmery. Crosspoint has really provided me with a growth to God a lot closer. It's provided our family with friendships that we will have forever, everlasting friendships, families, and with our kids, and it just has been an amazing journey the last 4 years.
And the power of prayer. This church is outstanding with the power of prayer for sure. We have been through some illnesses, Tammy and I, and the power of prayer has performed miracles with us. Currently, right now, I do setup and tear down for Crosspoint kids. I move the trailers in the morning and afternoons, and currently now we're doing 2nd and 3rd grade teaching.
We truly enjoy being with the kids. They bring us laughter, and we enjoy being with them and connecting with them and learning on their level also. They are teaching us each and every Sunday as we teach them also. So
absolutely.
He's never failing. He's never failing.
I enjoy giving back. I enjoy giving back to the kids for sure.
Serving for me is very pleasing to me. I love being able to know that I'm serving God and serving others at the same time, and I just truly enjoy it from the bottom of my heart. Over the last year, we have been through a lot of things. We actually opened a brand new business that we have been praying for the last 10 years, and we prayed and prayed, hoping for the day that we could do this. And 4 months ago, God did provide us with this opportunity, and it was actually, in our hearts, we feel like it was definitely God that led us to this next adventure in our life, because He opened the doors that created this to happen. And it's hard to explain. I don't know.
He's never failing.
2 years ago, since Here Now started, about 4 or 5 months after Here Now started, we found out that Brian had some pain in his neck, so he went to the doctors, and the doctors kept saying that it was possibly bone cancer. And so once again, in our lives, we had to deal with a major health issue. And so as a church and as a family, we began to pray for it, go to our doctor's visits, and after months and months of being told that it was cancer, he had surgery and it was removed, and the doctor came out and said that most likely that he was going to have chemo and radiation before we even knew the pathology. And about a week later, as we went for our follow-up, he came to us and said that it was benign. A benign tumor was in there, and that there was no cancer, and that he had got it all, removed. And so that, again, was another miracle in our life that we as a family and as a church had to deal with. And that's definitely one of the most impactful things that we've went through in the past 2 years.
My thought process about the whole thing was that God was in control the whole entire time. I wasn't really worried about it at all. I knew He had it under control, and through the power of prayer, I was healed. I was a walking miracle now, for sure. And it's all through the power of prayer. The prayer circle at Crosspoint Church is so huge that that's what got me through it. By us giving above and beyond for the capital campaign, God has provided us with this business. It's amazing what happens when you give, you shall receive, and we have received for sure.
But I know, since we started the business, so we saved for 10 years for this business, and it took everything that we had, and so we started from zero. So when we started the business, the next week a car broke down. One of our cars broke down, and then the next week another car broke down, and then the next week, our air conditioner went out. It's been an ongoing struggle, but we know every week that it's going to be okay because we have God in our life, you know, and I feel like He's blessing us through many different ways. And, you know, we're getting through the struggles because we're learning more and more spiritually. And I think that we're growing spiritually and we're understanding that if we pray that it's going to be okay, and then, you know, things are going to happen. We've dealt with these things for so many years and we've overcome everything.
Absolutely.
He's in the way.
I think I'm excited to see where God is going to bring us as we grow with the church. I think our kids, we have 2 children that just graduated, and I think that they're going out into the world and going to college, and I think, you know, they've been involved in Crosspoint with us along the way, and I believe that their values, what they've learned from Crosspoint, are going to go with them, and I'm excited to see where God will lead them in their lives.
And Pastor Paul always says it the best is yet to come.